Strength is not something we stumble upon by accident. It is something we grow into, something planted inside us long before we ever knew the weight of our own footsteps, and every day we discover a little more of what was placed within us. Leadership, real leadership, not the loud type but the truthful type, the kind that comes from stepping into challenges when your hands shake and your voice trembles, that's not created by the world, that is a gift placed inside the soul of a man. Power is not domination, it's discipline. It's the ability to hold yourself steady when everything around you is shaking. And authority isn't about being obeyed, it's about earning respect through action, through character, through the small unseen choices that nobody praises but everyone eventually feels. Guidance, patience, resilience, these are not decorations. These are God's fingerprints on a man's life, and we are meant to protect those gifts, not misuse them. We are meant to build with them, not break with them, and every day we wake up and prove what kind of men we choose to be. This morning I prayed to listen better, prayed to stop rushing through voices, prayed to hear the truth behind words. And guess what? I failed a little. I messed up. That's part of being human. You fall, you learn, you rise. You keep going. Nobody gets it right every single day, not even those who look perfect from the mountaintop. Because let me tell you something about mountaintops. They're slippery, they're lonely, and the air up there is cold. People see the view, but they don't see the risks, the fear, the isolation, the quiet nights when you wonder if the climb was worth it. But we did not come this far. No, not 1 inch, to break down and lose now. There's too much behind us and too much ahead. I am a winner. Say that to yourself. I am a winner. Because winning starts inside long before it shows outside. True desire, real desire, that itch in your chest, that fire in your mind, that whisper in your heart that won't stop calling you. Whatever you want to build, create, help, grow, whatever dream tries to pull you forward, that desire is not random. That is God's confirmation, God's signature on your purpose, a sign sent in advance telling you, it's already yours if you're willing to work for it. Aspire to change lives, aspire to rise higher, aspire to leave something behind that outlives your breath. Because in this world, you are one of two things, you're somebody or you're nobody. And don't misunderstand, being somebody isn't about fame, it's about purpose. It's about choosing meaning over comfort. It's about deciding you're not going to sit still while your potential rots. Never give up. Never fold. Without commitment, you'll never start. Without consistency, you'll never finish. Everybody wants easy. Everybody prays for comfort. But ease has destroyed more destinies than hardship ever has. Hardship toughens you, carves you, shapes you, builds you. Ease seduces you into staying small. If greatness were easy, everyone would be great. There would be no legends, no icons, no people whose names echo through generations. And that's why you keep working. You keep striving. You fall 7 times, you rise 8. You keep showing up because ease is the greatest threat to progress. You move, you learn, you grow, you stumble, you adapt, you keep swinging. And you say, see you at work, because while others are talking, you're building. Yes, it's frightening. Yes, the unknown is uncomfortable. But the unknown is where breakthroughs live. You've got to get out there and give everything. Your time, your energy, your prayers, your effort, your gifts, your fire. Taking risks isn't about recklessness. It's about faith. It's about knowing what you know, being honest about what you don't know, and being open to people and ideas that stretch you, challenge you, evolve you. If you want something you've never had, you must do something you've never done. You must step beyond the version of yourself that has been holding you back. The choices you make, the people you meet, the people you love, the faith you carry, these are the things that form who you become. Nothing in life becomes meaningful without risk. Nothing. Mandela said there's no passion in playing small, in settling for a life beneath your capabilities. And yet people will tell you to be safe, to pick something stable, to prepare a backup plan. But why fall back on something? If you fall, fall forward. See where you land. See what you hit. At least when you fall forward, you're still moving in the direction of your destiny. Reggie Jackson struck out thousands of times, but you only remember the home runs. Edison failed 1,000 times, but you only remember the light. Fail forward. Fail big. Fail with intention. Today is the beginning of the rest of your life, and that should excite you and scare you at the same time. It's a new world, sometimes cruel, sometimes beautiful, but it's the only one you get. So do what you feel called to do. Think outside the box. Live outside the box. Don't fear failing big. Don't fear dreaming big. But don't forget, dreams without goals are just dreams. They fade. They collapse. They drain you. Set goals, life goals, yearly goals, monthly goals, daily goals. Simple goals like controlling your reactions or showing kindness even when you don't feel like it. Goals guide you. And to achieve any goal, you need discipline and consistency every single day, not just when it feels good. Hard work works. It's not fancy. It's not poetic. It's just the truth. And remember this, you will never see a U-Haul behind a hearse. Because you can't take anything with you. Not the cars, not the house, not the jewelry. The Egyptians tried, they failed. What matters is what you do with what you have while you're here. Your talent, your gifts, they're different from mine, different from your neighbors, but they're valuable. Some of you will become doctors, lawyers, creators, teachers, healers, leaders. And the most selfish thing you can do is help someone else. Why selfish? Because nothing feels better than being the reason someone else rises. No house, no car, no trophy gives that kind of joy. Helping others gives a joy that money could never buy. And anything good you want, you can have, if you claim it, work for it, pray for it, and stay consistent. And when you get it, pull someone else up. Each one, teach one. Because a blessing hoarded becomes a curse. A blessing shared multiplies. But here's something crucial. Just because you're busy doesn't mean you're productive. Movement isn't progress. Running in place is still staying in the same spot. Don't let your life become a treadmill of meaningless activity. Let your steps take you somewhere. Continue to strive. Continue to grow. Continue to evolve. Continue to progress. And when you feel tired, remember why you started. When you feel discouraged, remember the fire inside you. When you feel alone, remember that every warrior walks alone before he becomes a legend. You were not born to be average. You were not created to blend in. You were made with intention, crafted with purpose. So rise. Rise when it's hard. Rise when it's dark. Rise when your hands shake. Rise when the world doubts you. Rise with faith. Rise with courage. Rise with the knowledge that everything you want demands a version of you that you have not yet become, but you can become, starting now. The world is waiting for the man you are capable of being. Not the man you pretend to be. Not the man you were yesterday. The man who lives with purpose, with discipline, with focus. The man who leads not with noise, but with presence. The man who listens even when he disagrees. The man who loves even when it hurts. The man who works even when tired. The man who believes even when unsure. Strength, leadership, power, authority, guidance, patience. They're not random traits. They're divine assignments. And every day you are trusted with them, you prove you're worthy of them by the way you live. So stand tall. Walk with intention. Carry your responsibility with honor. Don't shrink. Don't hide. Don't run. You were built for this. You were chosen for this. You were designed for this. Now go forward. Fall forward. Live forward. And refuse, absolutely refuse, to settle for anything less than the life you were built to live.